chief guest, CEO of Nasinu Town Council, Ms. Anra Shikabari, representatives from Consumer Councils of Fiji, Kilikali Recycling Advocates, Pacific Recycling Foundation founder and CEO, Mr. Amitesh Deo, the invited guests, the Bykeitou community collection pillars of recycling and community members, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Nisambula Vinaka, Namaste, and a very good morning to you all. On behalf of the Pacific Recycling Foundation and Waste Recyclers Fiji Limited team, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you at the launch of the iRecycle Hub program at Bykeitou Settlement in partnership with USAID under the Clean Cities Blue Ocean flagship program and Nasinu Town Council. It is my pleasure to be the MC for today's event. My name is Vitila Sirivalu and I am a recycling advocate. We hope you will find today's event fruitful and engaging. To officially begin the program, I would like to request the collection pillars of recycling, Mr. Brother Chale Kama, to please say a word of prayer.
Kami sana tamake mami wala malan. Kami sana kaluni bikolo na tui bitui. Jasa na mata kabina kasaka ni kuwa. Mata kani sa tuwa na uchitumai na tamake mami. Me kima mendambe. Me na mai waga rara mata ikina na ne mami mbula. E na mata kabina ni kuwa tura. Bina vale buna nomuni loloma. Bina vale buna nomuni biliutaki. Ami kiri kimni turanga moni na marwa na songo ni bina kongo turanga. Indo na kame na mbasi ke turanga moni na rokobi kanto kai chunga na tameki mambolo malai. Ni metiki buna na songo ni bina kongo ni chiki loma ni chinia. Narani todo kina na be ka ke mami nganreba. Mena bagara ramata ki boli kina na chiki chiko bina kongo. Ami masula ka kimni turanga berto na bilu taki. Ena kena tambana berto na kani recycle turanga. Wabili binata bali buna nondo tombula kina nondo matabu bali. Watanga kina verto na kena ibuka lisli lebuni Nasinu Town Council turang. Tumami wabili bina bali kina bikiom ni turani rao talanga beira. Era mai chiko rawa ena singa bina kan dibuka turang. Mitamboro talanga na non rambula ena matabi no. Ke mami keve. Verto na ke kimami rangoli mai kilikali ke kimami na chiko ena chiko bina kongo turang. Mitamboro na ne mami mbula yandundu asarabi kem ni turang. Mena sombu na nomuni bi bakala tataki. Kena nomuni bi wako kota kena singa binadi ngo saga na lebini masu sa dhambo bi kemuni na mataka binadi ko me masu sena datani ada saga ni lebi muni sa do ne vagambula dina dondonga. Amen.
Thank you very much, Brother Kama, for that beautiful prayer. Now I would like to invite Lavenia Nasilivata, a collection pillar of recycling of Bykeitou, to please garland our chief guest, Ms. Anra Shikabari. Thank you, Ms. Barry. As a key partner for the iRecycle Hub program, we welcome you to Bykeitou Settlement and thank you for officiating the launch event today. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite the founder of Pacific Recycling Foundation and the CEO of Waste Recyclers Fiji Limited, Mr. Amitesh Deo, to deliver the opening remarks.
I prepared a speech, but I'm not going to read that. Instead, I'll just talk from a perspective that where we started this journey about 29 years ago and where we've reached today. My name is Amitesh Deo and I'm a recycling and environment advocate. And it's a real pleasure to be here today. Today marks a very important day for us because it's actually a start of a recycling program, a second recycling program at an informal, or what the world classifies as an informal settlement. For us, this is very important. We've got amongst us 20 collection pillars of recycling. If I can ask you to all stand up for a while, so we can all just appreciate and acknowledge your commitment of taking this journey with us. Can we have a round of applause for that? Can I also, thank you so much. Can I also ask our very supporting and friendly advocates from Bykeitou Settlement who are just nearby, who were the first informal settlement to be part of this recycling movement. To please just stand up for a second. And thank you so much for joining us today. The representatives from Consumer Council of Fiji are here who had helped train some of these advocates. So thank you so much for being part of this journey. So for today, I'd just like to also emphasize how this journey started, how we reached today. About a few months ago, we met Aquila at a workshop that was organized by USAID. This program itself is funded and in partnership with USAID. And the original concept was that this recycling program was supposed to be for 5 locations in Suva City. After that, the training was about change in behavior and attitude towards waste management. So after that, Aquila had, at the graduation time, he approached me and said that there is this community where there is a dire need of waste management because everything is ending up in creeks and rivers. After this, I'd invite the media partners who are here to go down and see what we are witnessing at the creek and the rivers. And that is how the conversation started. That was how it was instigated. So if anybody is to be thanked for today's event is one of your own community members who is here today, Aquila, and that's how the journey started. Today also marks for us a very important step towards our Look Beyond movement. So Look Beyond movement, you know how in Fiji and any place in the world, some of these solutions when we talk about waste management is about the privileged communities, those living in Namandi Heights and those living in high income earning areas. For us, the Look Beyond movement is about finding solutions that shouldn't be based on gender, shouldn't be based on social status, shouldn't be based on ethnicity. This solution should be available to all of us here. And that is the journey that we want to promote today. So again, acknowledging Ms. Bari for her support, Nasinu Town Council for their support, acknowledging USAID for their support and the community engagement. We want this to be a model setup where waste management is something that can be cherished and where we recognize that our right to a clean environment is a basic human right. We also know that in these communities, where communities are informal, there are other issues of domestic violence, unemployment, drug abuse, substance abuse, and so forth. So the recycling advocates here will form part of our training program. We will partner with expert partners, the Fiji Women's Crisis Center, Consumer Council, and Fiji Cancer Society for some training awareness for these advocates. So that will be the journey, and we'll see we'll see how our groups here will be empowered and how will they change the narrative of waste management in this place. So thank you so much again, and welcome to today's event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dale, for those wonderful remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, this event is also about recognizing and celebrating each unique talent and skills that all of you at Bykeitou Settlement have. To be an advocate for recycling means to support and plead for the environment, the people, and the conservation of resources. Our first dance item today will be performed by the Bykeitou children. This performance will showcase their appreciation and gratefulness to God for providing them with this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. would like to invite our next speaker, Mr. Aquila Nasilivata, to deliver his speech. Mr. Nasilivata is a very strong recycling advocate, and it is through his determination and persistence we are all here today in Bykeitou to launch the iRecycle Hub program. Please let us all welcome Mr. Nasilivata to deliver his speech.
Good morning, everyone. It's a great privilege and honor to speak on behalf of the community this morning. For a community that occupies over 60 families and almost 300 occupants. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it is indeed a great day for the community. I think the sound. Okay, I'll just speak. Okay, I believe it is indeed a great day for the community of Bykeitou Settlement. Today, as we will witness the launching of our iRecycle Hub, the families of Bykeitou are grateful and blessed with a great assistance that is unique and first in the community over the 60 years of its existence. So this was made possible through the great assistance of the PRF, Clean Cities Blue Ocean Initiative, and Nasinu Town Council this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, proper waste management has always been a challenge in the community for the past years, especially managing non-degradable waste such as plastics, PET bottles and cans. And this has produced by the community. So the current practice that the community does is that it has its own separate dumping ground. However, during heavy rainfalls, waste are washed into the creek nearby. This project is extremely going to benefit the Bykeitou community through proper waste management practices and part of a journey to promote recycling and keeping our environment and seas clean and safe now and in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, on a positive note, this iRecycle Hub project is going to educate our children to have good habits and values and care for the environment. With these few words, I once again wish to acknowledge the great effort of the PRF team through its Clean Cities Blue Ocean project that has come at the right time, and there's more effort is placed on protecting our environment globally, and the assistance of Nasinu Town Council of bringing this project into life today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nasilivata, for those inspiring words. Moving on to our next performance, I would now like to invite the collection pillars of recycling of Bykeitou to grace us with their next performance. They will be singing a Christian hymn, Sarautiau.
Meltiko kina Pacific Recycling Foundation and Waste Recyclers Fiji Limited Chief Executive Officer and Founder, Mr. Amitesh Deo, representatives of PRF and WRFL, and the Consumer Council of Fiji, Bykeitou Settlement residents, and I'm pleased to hear that Kilikali residents are also joining, so good to see you all. Invited guests, media personnel, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls. Good to see the children are also involved, but hopefully you'll be in school tomorrow, eh? Bula and a warm good day to you all. Today I stand before you with a heart full of excitement, hope and gratitude as we launch our second iRecycle Hub initiative here in Bykeitou Settlement, which is of course made possible through USAID, USAID's Clean Cities and Blue Ocean program in partnership with Pacific Recycling Foundation and Waste Recyclers Fiji Limited. And Amitesh, thank you for sharing your journey, and I must applaud and salute Aquila for taking a lead. So thank you, Aquila. Bykeitou, I'm proud to say Bykeitou is the second informal settlement within Nasinu where this initiative has launched. I think the pilot team is already here, Kilikali. Kilikali is just along the Ratudovi Road, and it was launched I think few months back. And I'm hearing from Amitesh that this is one of the pilot project that is progressing so well. So thank you, Kilikali residents, for leading the way. To be honest, in a span of few months, I think I have attended 4 or 5 iRecycle Hub, and I must say I'm impressed with the PRF team and Waste Recyclers team for their project management skills and for the delivery timeline. Maybe Amitesh, that's another venture that I think you can start exploring or sharing to other organizations. And I must say that this initiative has not only exemplified the power of partnership, but it has also showcased the incredible impact that a collective effort can bring into the lives of so many individuals, especially the vulnerable ones and the community. I think the introduction of iRecycle Hub in settlements like Bykeitou, Kilikali, Kabutri Drive, and so many others, it is not just about sorting waste, separating plastics from paper, glass, bottles or cans, but it is about understanding the value of the discarded waste. And more importantly, it is about showing resilience, unity, responsibility, and a deep love for our environment, people, and future generation. So ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, management of solid waste is one of the key challenge, not just for Nasinu, but Fiji as a whole. And our ultimate goal or mission is to continue to work in partnership with government, residents, agencies, and NGOs like PRF and private sectors to implement integrated solid waste management solutions to reduce or eliminate waste going to landfills. Fiji currently we generate about 200,000 tons of waste annually. And the sad part is all of this waste is currently ending up in our landfills. Landfills like Namboro. And let me share, it takes a significant effort and resources to dispose the waste to landfill. And these landfill sites itself poses a health hazard, especially to the residents living nearby, in terms of the smell that is coming out of it, the pest, and you might have heard about the smoke in Lotoka City. And on top of it, it actually spoils the aesthetic of that area. And can you imagine living next to a landfill like Namboro? Plus, I think the disturbing part is to see a huge amount of waste which is leaked and which I must say is irresponsibly dumped near our roadsides, drain, creeks, and our beautiful rivers and seas. I think few weeks or last week we actually had our master planning workshop, and a team from Singapore was here planning for the wider Suva and the wider west area for Bykeitou. And one of the things the master planner shared, the person who is actually leading that initiative, that he's amazed to see how beautiful our resources are. And that's something many countries actually lack. But on the sad part of it, I mean, the other side is it's sad that we are not taking a good care of these natural resources that we are blessed with. But collaborative effort like this, and I think using the good or integrated solid waste management approach, like recycling or reusing or even a backyard composting, I think we can eliminate the amount of waste that is going to the landfills and the ones that are irresponsibly dumped into our drains, creeks, rivers and sea. And definitely with this initiative, we will make our environment more safe, healthier, appealing and sustainable. So with this word, I would like to take this opportunity to thank actually US government for taking a lead to combat ocean plastic pollution and providing a grant through USAID Clean Cities and Blue Ocean program to help set up iRecycle hubs. And I think they are setting up 5 as part of the first phase project. And good to see that all is within Suvarnasori corridor. And also good to see that it's not only settlement like this, but organizations are also taking a lead role. And just I think few weeks ago they implemented in FDB, and I believe they will be implementing in Housing Authority soon and FNPF. And my sincere appreciation and gratitude actually goes to Pacific Recycling Foundation and Waste Recyclers Fiji Limited team for taking a lead role in connecting strategic partners and increasing community recycling awareness and implementation for creating collection support, especially for informal waste pickers to participate and become more economically and socially empowered. So thank you PRF team. And I salute the Bykeitou residents for taking a lead to embrace recycling as a mission, a commitment, and a promise to leave a lasting legacy of sustainability in your community and future generation. And I congratulate actually all the Bykeitou recycling advocates who will be trained as part of this program. And I believe you will perform your duty with diligence and be a role model just like Kilikali advocates to show Fiji the way the recycling should be done. And thank you all who are here today for your unwavering support for our community and for joining us in this crucial step towards a cleaner, green and more sustainable future. And I'm happy to say let's launch this recycling initiative with enthusiasm and determination, and let us continue to express our pride and commitment to environment through sustainable practices like recycling or reusing or refusing or even composting, and planting more trees or even reducing or doing a backyard gardening, or even educating ourselves and our children about these sustainable practices and embrace this in our daily lives, all for our brighter, simple, healthier and environment which we can enjoy now and also conserve for our future generation. So thank you, and I wish Bykeitou Settlement all the best, and we look forward for another success story just like Kilikali residents. So thank you, Vinaka Bakalevu and Dhanyawad.
Thank you so much, Ms. Barry. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now witness a historic unveiling, a tailor-made solution for recycling, particularly in informal communities. The iRecycle Hub, at the core of PRF's advocacy message, is a fundamental tool in terms of visible and practical participation in recycling. The iRecycle Hub program represents a unique concept that challenges the traditional views of recycling and aims to bring recycling to the forefront of all operations. I would now like to invite Ms. Barry, Mr. Deo, the guest, and Bykeitou collection pillars of recycling to proceed towards the back of the tent for unveiling of the iRecycle Hub bin. On that note, after the iRecycle Hub bin is unveiled, that officially marks the end of the event formalities. Therefore, we would like to request Ms. Barry and the Bykeitou CPRs and residents to put the recyclables provided by the PRF team into the iRecycle Hub bin, followed by photo opportunities and refreshments, which officially marks the end of our launch event today. Pinaka.